That's a little bit much. Whatever. You know what? We're gonna get caffeinated today, so it is what it is. Hey friends, Gabby here and welcome to another video. The light is not ideal. I get really OCD about the lighting, but it's super dark outside and I only can have this fake, not really fake, artificial light. So it is what it is. But anyways, hello, my name is Gabby. Welcome to the channel if you are new. It is almost Christmas time. Look at that Christmas tree of mine. Oh, maybe I shouldn't actually show the presents because there are people who watch my channel who are gonna be getting these presents. So I'm gonna try and block it off a little bit. But yeah, super excited to be making another video. I wanted to talk about something, but before I talk about it, I actually wanted to play some guitar because I received my guitar from Lithuania 5 days ago, and I haven't played guitar in, oh my god, like 6 or 7 years. And right now I picked it up again and I've been practicing every single day. Today's the 5th day, so I wanna show you my progress if that's okay. Okay. This is the first time I'm picking it up in the morning, so if my fingers are a little bit rusty, no judgment, right? We're all here to learn. That's all I got. But yes, wait, let me get my coffee. Alrighty, I just went to get my coffee and now I have my coffee. I made it a little bit too strong, but it is what it is. What I wanted to talk to you about today is love. Ooh, love, 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 love. But love in general, right? Not very specific, one type of specific kind of love. And I feel like before I start, I need to read you this quote first. Just a second. So I have this book of quotes. I started writing it in 2013, April 4th. So in the last 7 years, I have collected quotes, and I don't write super famous quotes on here. It's not like I go on the web and I'm like, oh, the most famous quotes that will inspire me. These quotes have been gathered through conversations with friends, with strangers, through watching movies, listening to podcasts, reading books, really in so many different ways. But I read this quote, I honestly don't even know where I picked it up, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I feel like this was what inspired me to make this video. So the quote is this: "Your relationships improve drastically and the tension in your mind decreases significantly when you can simply accept people for who they are instead of fixating on how they should change and be more like you." Whoa. And I just remembered where I picked it up from. I picked it up from Yung Pueblo. He's a poet. Love, man. I feel like in the last 2 years, I've been thinking about the subject of love and relationships so much. If there's a theme for the last 2 years, from 2018 to 2020, it was all about relationships for me. And really understanding myself better and questioning myself when it comes to relationships. And I read this book when I was on a flight to Bali last year, when we could still travel. Oh man, good old times. When I was on a plane to Bali, it was 2019 September, beginning of September. And the book is called The Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. He's one of my favorite spiritual teachers. He talks all about Toltec wisdom, and this is the kind of Toltec wisdom was a foundation for my coaching certification that I did. But essentially that's not the point. The point is that in that book he talks about acceptance and accepting people for who they are, because a lot of the times, whether it's with our family members or our friends, and especially in romantic relationships, whether we realize it or not, we want people to change, right? We want them to be a little bit more like us, so we feel more comfortable. And sometimes people, when they go into relationships or even in friendships, they have like a hidden agenda of like, oh, you know, you're kind of great, but I'm gonna make you change, right? Like, I'm gonna make you more like me because I think that I am the way people should be. So I'm gonna try and make you more like me. That's not a good way to approach it. And I'm a little bit of a control freak in life overall. I'm a little bit OCD. I do weird stuff. One of them being, of course, I like my place very clean and things have to be in order. But the other thing is that I want to control situations. And I feel like sometimes, especially when I meet people who are different than me in views, in perceptions, or in beliefs, it's very easy for me to get defensive and to become threatened. But one person's view doesn't diminish the other person's view. Like, both people can coexist in harmony, in like a beautiful manner, and one person doesn't have to be more right than the other. But especially, I feel like when it comes to close relationships, like with family, with friends, and romantic relationships, whew, boy, romantic relationships are our greatest teachers. Like, all the stuff comes out that you were hiding or that you thought wasn't there anymore. It really shows you where you need to do some healing. And I was thinking about acceptance because I feel like acceptance is the greatest form of love, right? When somebody just says, or somebody doesn't even say, but conveys and truly shows you that you don't have to change in any way, right? It's like you accept the light and the dark in somebody, the yin and the yang. Like, we're not all perfect human beings. We all have habits and we have triggers and we have all these other weird stuff, but accepting somebody fully is such a beautiful sign of safety, I feel like, because a lot of us, most of us, all of us essentially, we just want to be loved and we just want to feel accepted and we want to feel like we're part of something, part of a community, part of a tribe. We want to feel included. And when we don't feel that, we feel threatened. Like, that's where we get aggressive, or we get defensive, we get snappy, we get rude, we protect ourselves, right? Because we feel like it's not safe. So accepting another person for who they are is such a relief. It's such a sense of, yeah, safety, you know, not wanting to change somebody else. And if somebody changes, that's the beauty about change. Think about when you do something, or just the way you are, and somebody compliments you for it, right? They say, oh my God, you are so kind. You're so sweet, you're so considerate. What does it make you want to do? It makes you want to be more like that, right? Like, if somebody says, oh, you're so thoughtful, like, I really appreciate this, it fills you up and you want to do more of that. But if you do something that another person doesn't like, and then they scold you for it, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, I think that's wrong, you're not going to be thinking, yeah, you know, that really inspired me to change. It's almost like this weird thing, because if you allow another person to be just the way they are, there is a higher chance that they're going to feel inspired to improve. And if they want to change, they will feel inspired to change rather than somebody telling them that they need to change. And that's the biggest difference. You can't force another person to change. And I feel like that was the toughest lesson that I've learned in the last 4 years. As much as you want something better for another person, as much as you want to help them improve, you can't change other people. And sometimes it's frustrating because I feel like I'm the person that sees the potential in everybody. Like, I could look at somebody that, you know, doesn't really believe in themselves, or they're like, oh man, I'm a failure, I'm not gonna get anything done, and I see the potential in them. But so what that I see the potential in somebody else if they're not gonna do anything about it, right? I can't do another person's work for them. I can't do the changes for them. So telling somebody to change, it always creates resistance, because we are individuals and we want to make sure that everything that we do in life, it comes from us, right? Because it's our life. We want to be in control. So when somebody else tells you, you know, change, you're like, no, because you're telling me to change. However, if you create this beautiful container of just acceptance, and that acceptance translates to safety, people get inspired to change, and it for the better, right? Because they think, oh my God, like, you accept me for who I am right now. And it almost makes us see how much better we could even be. So, wow, I'm good just the way I am with the light and the dark. But now that you really see me and you accept me, I just want to be even better. And that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. So that's what we need more in life. That's what we need more in our relationships. We need to stop pointing fingers, and we need to understand that people act the way they act for so many reasons. Because of something that happened in childhood, because of trauma, because of the beliefs, because of past experiences, past hurts. We all just want to be loved. We all just want to be accepted. We all want to be included. We want to feel like we belong, and we want to feel safe. Everybody just wants to be safe. At the end of the day, we all want the same things. And I feel like if we understand that, it's gonna make us more compassionate towards other people. So yeah, acceptance is the highest form of love. And if you do want to read an incredible book all about love and relationships that really transform. I read that book, I believe, 3 times in a row. First of all, I read it in one go on that flight to Bali, and then I read it again a few days later when I was in Bali, and then I read it again like a year ago. It's incredible. So Mastery of Love by Don Miguel Ruiz. That's the kind of thing that I wanted to share with you today. Acceptance and love and creating safety for somebody else just to be who they are. And that safety inspires them to be even better. So thank you so much, my dear friends. I hope you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of the day it is when you're watching this video. And I will see you soon. Bye.